The Public Library of Winhall sits a short distance outside of town on Route 30 at the intersection of Kendall Farm Road and Lower Taylor Hill Road. It's a former school building that became the town library in the 1970s. There are about 5,000 books, DVDs, and audio tapes in the library's collection. It may be a one-room library, like the schoolhouse that preceded it there, but the Winhall Library is a busy place, with numerous events and groups meeting there, along with the local crowd that comes in to borrow books or other materials, or use the library's Wi-Fi internet service. Like many other libraries, not only around the region, but nationwide and beyond, Winhall's library is evolving into something more like a community center, where neighbors and visitors meet to interact. Monthly events include community luncheons in collaboration with the Winhall Community Arts Center every third Thursday of the month, along with book discussions, a cookbook club, and artist receptions. AA meetings and Tai Chi classes are also part of the monthly calendar. There's also a special kids' room for younger readers. You don't have to be a Winhall resident to take out books or other materials on offer at the library, said head librarian Dawn Santos, who described what other resources the library has to offer.
The library moved here. It was, I guess, housed in a church, and it was a seasonal library, and they had a summer librarian that would, open every summer. And then I believe in the early, maybe late 70s, they opened year-round, and then in the 90s is when they put the addition on the front. Because being a schoolhouse, there was just one room, so they added the bathroom and the closet, and I think they lifted the building as well and put a basement underneath. Well, it's funny because I'm actually in the process of inventorying the collection. I've been here about 2.5 years. There wasn't a solid inventory, so I'm inventorying. I believe we have about 5,000 books, probably 300 movies, and I think there's about 200 audiobooks in the collection. And we also have magazines. Well, we have actually books and pictures of the Nearings. Nearings were local homesteaders. That's pretty interesting, the books. And I actually got books from, I think their niece called and donated a box full of the Nearings books. So that's really interesting to come in and see what we have here. And we also have some older Winhall books from Winhall and about Vermont too as well. We have a monthly community luncheon that's in collaboration with the Winhall Community Arts Center every third Thursday of the month at 12 o'clock. You don't have to be a senior. It's a community lunch and anybody can come. We have sponsors some months that will buy the food, or sometimes the volunteers will make all components of the luncheon. It's very well attended. It's one of our our favorite events here that we do for the community. I also have book discussion. And we also do a cookbook club and art receptions. If you look around, there's art on the walls that people can use, artists, photographers, any kind of medium that you want to bring in. You can come in and use it on a monthly basis, and we have an art reception and invite the community to come in and see the work. We have to offer more than just what's in our collection, and it's a way for people to get people to come in to see the building. I know I've heard from people say, oh, I didn't know there was a library there, or I've never been in the library, or they've lived here for years and never visited. So it's a great way to have different events, just to offer to people to come in and then they can come in and see the wonderful building. And yeah, we have 2 computers for patron use. We have a printer, 10 cents a page. We have free 24/7 Wi-Fi, so if you're not here, you can use the Wi-Fi outside. If we're not open, you can use access the Wi-Fi from outside.
Winhall's library is open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information about the library, visit their website at winhallmemoriallibrary.org. For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.